It's crazy that sometimes people take off the handcuffs and say, "Hey, do this." But you always have to have communication, checks and balances. As a marketing director inside the dealership at a group, a lot of times before I publish something, I will send it over to a GM or to a sales manager or to the dealer principal and say, "Hey, I need you to approve this." And they're like, "Dave, I already went over this with you. Why do I need to approve it?" I said, "Because I want you to read over the final and see how it, feels as a customer." I says, and just because we made it doesn't mean you shouldn't inspect what you expect. And,
Totally.
here's the thing. So many times I remember just setting up an email blast and, as you guys are building articles, let's say hypothetically, we build a banner, we have a tile on Facebook. A lot of people forget that, your email campaigns are going out with the same type of message and quarterbacking that stuff, right? Well, the links still have to work and it still has to meet compliance. And it's those little things that people just forget to do, especially in the larger groups. And it's very time consuming. And a lot of times the agency is just going to give you the tile. It's just going to give you the banner.
Right.
It's not going to do the complete thing. The SEO company is just going to build you the page, like you said, but it's not always going to make sure that it links to the right inventory or it has the disclaimer or knows what the current programs are. And, there's also that disconnect on communication sometimes at the dealership level because programs change. A lot of OEMs right now are having like mid-month changes. We used to get our updates in the first 3 days of a month, have our go-to-market meetings.
Now they're all doing the Toyota model where if something's not moving, they're changing it mid-month.